health issues and asthma issues and food deserts, putting on film festivals, right? The kids we got, the principal were like, these are 10 knuckleheads, right, in this program, and good luck with that. At the end of the first semester of the project, the kids are showing up, dressed in suits and ties with their parents, talking about how their film is going to change the world. Right? That's the Beyond the Bridge project. Oral history projects, right? Where we have kids researching their own oral history and interviewing people in their neighborhoods and adding to archives and collecting data that can help shed light on stories that have been untold, and they learn how to do interviews. Kids say they want to be journalists. They write blogs and essays and contribute these stories to publications like newspapers, right? Going backwards now? Okay, here we go. So I'll end with a few slides. One of the things we think about, if you think about social injustice as a way of thinking about what social justice might mean, a social injustice is that race and class and geography predict academic achievement way too often. That's a social injustice. A social justice would mean every kid in America had a fair shot at an excellent education. Every kid in America was seen as able to achieve, right? Every kid in America, at the end of having a year of education with you, felt better about his or her ability to achieve their goals and to succeed in life and to be smart and to have that kind of identity. Like, that's the power that teachers have. Right? It's important. I think about it a lot because I've been an educator, but also because of where I grew up. I grew up in a community, in a neighborhood where people could have written us off. I say, well, not that kid, right? That kid grew up on 107th Avenue. No chance he's going to be an Ivy League professor. Guess what? An Ivy League professor. So I look at every kid that I've ever taught that's in me. And more importantly, if I've done my job, they look at themselves. Right? That we have to believe in them. Right? I mean, this is not the career choice for people who don't believe that for every kid. But if you do believe it, you are golden. Right? I mean, you can't give a better gift than that to a kid. Is that kind of belief in themselves, and that kind of identity. That's the kind of business we're in. The second part, and this is second, I have them in that order, right? That we know, first of all, that there's a much higher correlation between persistence and success than test scores and success. Right? How many people knew that? Right? So see, we don't teach that. That persistence is a much higher correlation to success than test scores. So if you're reshaping identities and people feel like they can make a difference and they become persistent, that's much better for their life outcome. Not that tests don't matter, but that matters, right? So the identity and then the academic development. Okay. I'm not going to have time to go through all these slides, but these are just other examples of work that we've had students do, PowerPoints that we've had them do, protests that they've organized and created, interviews and research that students have done. I was going to end with an example of a speech that this young girl delivered at a particular school that we work at in San Francisco. All the kids give freedom and democracy speeches, and she's really articulate and powerful, and she's memorized the speech, and it's pretty amazing. She's talking about budget cuts. It's a school that was a failing school that has turned around. It's a school that not only has increased achievement, but they decreased discipline problems, and they have less bullying on campus, and the students feel like they're a part of something. Right? And it's really about honoring that voice. But they're also developing academic skills. I guess the thing that I would say, to end, is, so why come up to Quinnipiac and have this conversation? Why at 8 o'clock at night on a Tuesday, right? And a lot of other things we could be doing. I think it's because you represent the hope for people like Angie.